getting there. Ah, there we are. Hi, friends. Hi, Pam.
Hi, Lorene.
How are you?
I'm working on my shawl.
Oh, it's so pretty.
I'm on row 4. So last time we chatted, because we're all working on the crochet along right now, the Crochet Foundry crochet along, and I'm making the Mojave Shawl. And what happened was I had started with white and then changed my mind. And now I have to start all over again.
To do.
Starting all over again. And this time I'm using the conifer first. Yeah. Really pretty, right? And I took advantage. And I'm using a new hook because I had gauge swatched with my cafe hook, I believe it was. And then I got a new hook in the mail. And I got to use my new hook now. So using my new one. I got the Pale Moon Ebony. Isn't it pretty? Did you? I don't think I showed you, did I?
No, you did. You did when you got it. That's gorgeous.
I know. I've been showing it to everybody who's willing to look, and some who aren't.
I prefer the lighter ones, but it's so exciting to you never know what you're going to get.
I agree.
I bet you were excited. I know you love dark. So you were excited when you got
I do. One. I was live with Davida yesterday. I joined her live to talk about palette packs, and I showed everybody. My Pale Moon Ebony and that teak hook I got too.
Yeah, well, that's how I saw them because I was watching the live yesterday.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And talking about my favorite palette, which I'm working with.
Interlude.
Gorgeous. Which is funny because Whimsy is my second favorite. I do love the lichen though.
Yeah, I'm using lichen, which if you get our emails, you'll see that lichen was actually the favorite pattern yesterday.
Doesn't surprise favorite palette. Doesn't surprise me. It's gorgeous.
So anyway, I can
see let me say, Pam.
Hi, everybody.
I missed you last week.
I am so sorry about that.
It's okay. You're never allowed to do it again, though.
Last week was not a good week. Last week, we had just gotten that puppy who is the reason for these dark circles. And then my husband took our son camping for the weekend. And my daughter was homesick with what I am currently catching. So between the puppy and the daughter homesick, there was just no way it was happening. And I am so sorry I missed last Friday.
I told everyone watching, I told Pam afterwards, I'm like, it was horrible without you. You're never allowed to do it again. Hi, everybody. Hi, Christy, Mary, Michelle, Tara, Victoria. So lovely to have you.
Hi, ladies. Tammy, good afternoon. What color do I do next? Do I go to white next? Should I use alabaster? No. We had discussed this.
Yes, we did.
We're going to do it in sections. Okay, I'm trying to remember now.
The conifer is going to be what all the granny. And then you're going to alternate between the other two. Well, 2 for one section and 2 for the other. So where's the other 4 colors?
They're right here.
Okay, so change them. Make, isn't that conifer in your hand?
That's surf.
Oh, geez, it's your lighting.
My lighting is horrific.
Make it surf and peninsula, and then
that's what I have. And then tundra and alabaster.
Switch them. Switch the peninsula and there you go. That one. That. Make that. Yeah, those colors.
Okay.
So go next with one of those.
Okay. Done.
Done and done.
All right. We have Ola Joe's here. Hi, Ola Joe. And a little red-headed cutie.
Cutie. Oh, cute. Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, everybody's here. Is everybody working on this crochet along with us, or are you working on something else? Lorene, you're working on the Sand Dunes poncho, I believe.
I am. I've
got
a
lot
done.
Now, is those color changes aren't in the pattern, correct? You just
they're
creative.
Yeah. The pattern is just one solid color with a different color for the edging. I'm gonna do this on the other side of it, and then I think I'm gonna do a little bit of this color striping on the cowl neck, and then I think I'm gonna alternate them. I'm gonna do the the edging probably in sandstone or one of the colors from this, and then I'm going to alternate those colors in the tassels.
Oh, I love that idea. I love when people take a pattern and kind of give it their own spin on it with like color changes or, different finishes.
Isn't it amazing how different it can look with just doing the colors in a different combination?
Oh, absolutely.
Or even the cowl or shawl you're doing. When I did it in just the all cream color, it looked like a total different pattern.
It did, because you did the one with it was like a cream with a blue decorative like stitching on it, right?
Yeah, I just did like a whip stitch.
We did a solid orange.
Yeah,
and then you had another with multiple colors.
And then I did that. That was how many colors? 3 colors in the other one, and then this one I did in 2 colors. So it's just different combinations, but it makes it look.
And now I'm doing mine in 5 colors.
I'm gonna wear mine.
It's gonna be fun. So Darcy said, too many whips. I understand. I get that.
You get it.
I get it.
Oh, Christy, I hope your son is feeling better.
Oh, same with mine out of school. She's finally back this week, but it was tough. I hope they feel better soon.
Amy says she's a slacker. Stop slacking, Amy. We're holding you accountable.
Amy, is there one that you want to make? Do you have a project in mind that you want to make from the fall issue? Tara loves the color combination on that wrap. Super pretty. So I got to do 2 double crochets.
Yeah, I'm a fool for color too. Like I love, like you would look at these 2 colors and think, oh, I don't think they go together, but I think they go together fabulously. Anything, I love opposites on the color wheel. That's one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm actually surprised I didn't do the interlude, because that's usually where I grab, well, even that's a little bit colorful for me.
I started making something with the whimsy. What was it that I started making with the whimsy?
Oh, I got fluff in my face.
Fluff. What was it that I started making with the whimsy? I think it might have been one of those who wander count.
I think so.
I think that's what it was, but I didn't finish because I also had too many widths.
Really like the whimsy palette too. So don't forget, someone who's participating in the crochet along is going to win the poncho that Lorene is making and the shawl that I am making. So
the actual design. We are actually going to give away the designs that we are currently making to people watching.
It'll be more than this.
Ooh, I love the way that looks.
Mm-hmm. You like that?
Yes.
You like these 3 stitches?
I like the colors.
I'm getting there.
Little red-headed QT says she's got too many projects to start this. But you know what? You can still hang out with us and watch us do it. You can cheer us on from the side.
I need it. Did you know that this is the first, I think this is the very first crochet along I've participated in?
This is the second.
Not the designer.
I did last fall.
I'm a liar. I did I did a mystery crochet along like years and years and years ago. Oh gosh, might have been a decade ago, like when I had first started crocheting.
Yeah.
It was for Easter, and it was it ended up being a bunny, and I don't remember the designer's name, but my son still has that rabbit.
Well, I told you, I don't know if I told you, Dedri she did the amigurumi puzzle ball.
That's right.
I reviewed it for her. She sent me Gemina, the giraffe. And then I was like, oh, my daughter loves it so much. Can I purchase one from you? Because I don't like making amigurumi. And she was like, well, you can keep it. So we still have it.
Oh.
So whenever and so Rozzy see the book, they go, we have Gemina. They love it.
I love that. Crystal's making this bear for Mackenzie's baby shower.
That was
6 years ago.
7 years ago.
I have to bring it up because it is like
she's watching.
I tease her relentlessly, and I'm sure she's watching. So.
Amy says she did get 4 new furls this week. So
which
ones? You then.
Which ones?
Yeah, tell us what you got.
Tara's working on a Christmas project using bright pink. Oh, I love that. Dimple's wondering about the wrap you're wearing, where she can get the pattern.
That is what we're talking about. So that's what Pam is making right now. This is in the fall issue of Crochet Foundry. So the shawl is in the actual magazine, but then I also made it into a cowl, and we linked that. That is on the Crochet Foundry website. We linked the changes for it are. So it starts off like the shawl and then it changes at the top to make the cowl part.
I've
so
already messed up.
If you get the magazine, you will get the link to finish it into the cowl instead of the shawl. It's the Mojave Shawl.
I just kept going with granny stitches.
Oh, yeah, it changes up a little bit. You'll get back to doing some grannies. Once you get the first repeat down, it's just a repeat of that. So it's
perfect.
And of course, I'm on the part of the poncho where I can just keep going in rows. So I can mindlessly do it.
I just saw someone's working on a unicorn scarf. Where did that go? Chrissy's working on a unicorn scarf. We've got Ray doesn't like making stuffed animals either.
I like the thought of it. I love them. Like when the Bernie doll came out, I so wanted to make it because I wanted to have it, but I was just going to buy it from someone and then I ended up not doing it. But I love amigurumi the way it looks. I just don't like making it.
I was making these like really cute animal like hoods and character hats for a little while. I got on a real big kick with those. Until I realized how much I don't like trying to space the ears perfectly apart and like, I moved on.
I made owl hats way back when they were very popular. And it's when I still used to sell like finished items. Mm-hmm. So I made so many. You want to know what's something funny though? I was talking to my girlfriend on Facebook and I was looking at her pictures and her daughter was wearing one of my hats. She didn't get it from me. She bought it from the store that I had sold it to. They have like a fall festival every year. She's like, oh, I just bought it for her at the Allentown Festival. And I'm like, oh, I made that. It was so funny.
So cool. That is so cool.
I like the owl hat. The owl hats were really cute though. They were fun.
I made a ton of those as well. I think like 10 years ago, that was the thing.
It was
the owl hats. I sold a lot of koala bear hats too.
They were
like
popular.
The ear flaps.
Do you ever notice that like there's a different animal, like it's llamas now? Like there's always some, like it's either an owl or a unicorn or, I always wish that I could guess what the next one's going to be.
Oh my gosh. I'd be rich.
Sloth.
A sloth would be cute. A sloth would be cute.
Oh, now it's the axolotls are really popular.
My son wants one. He asked for one. He's like, you can get a special permit. Oh, he's like researched the whole thing and we're just like,
I told the kids when they wanted pets, this is how I was going to get away with not having to get them for a while, that they had to decide what pet they wanted and then research it and then give me a report on how they're going to take care of it and what living conditions it needs. And then we can go get the pet. So I know I'm never going to have to go get the lizard or whatever it is that they want because they're never going to actually do it.
Well, this is how we ended up with a puppy. But the difference is we knew going in that we would be taking care of it. And so, we're not surprised when the kids. One day. But I mean.
I keep telling Pam that when I get a dog, I'm getting an old dog. Like one that I don't have to train or just.
I taught him how to lay down yesterday.
You did?
Yeah, my husband taught him how to sit 2 days ago. And then yesterday I spent some time teaching him to like the down command.
Do you know my piggies do that? My pigs sit and spin in circles and stand up on their hind legs and they know some tricks. Oh. Pigs are very smart.
They are.
But they're like petulant little toddlers. They never outgrow that like toddler phase.
They are very what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah.
One of those words. Mm-hmm. Little red-headed cutie said, Tammy said her friend has 2 axolotls. I follow someone on Instagram who she draws on the outside of the tank like little hats and mustaches and stuff. Like it looks like her axolotl is wearing clothes or has a mustache. She's really fun to follow. I love it. And it's so cute.
Pretty sure Puppy's going to end up getting a sweater pretty soon. Pretty soon.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean. I was outside with him yesterday going for like a little walk around the yard and because we're trying to get him used to like wearing he's only 9 weeks old. So trying to get him used to like the collar leash kind of thing. And I was freezing. So I was like, oh, he's probably cold too. I should probably make him a sweater, maybe with like a little cute little turtleneck or something.
Oh, I was going to make one for the pigs, but they They probably wouldn't let me put it on them. And then they'd lived outside,
They're
they're
big.
outside pigs. So then they'd get it wet and then.
So now, am I changing? Did I do this right? 2, 3, 4, 5. So row 4 and 5 will be this color. And then.
Hold on. I think so. Let me go look.
See, you can ask the designer in the crochet along group.
Yes. Hold on. Here. Yes. 2 rows. Hold on. I got to find the center. Here.
2 rows.
Here. There we go. So, yes. You did this one in the back loop only, right? Yeah, turn it around. Let me see the other side.
No.
Frog back
It doesn't say in the back loop only.
Hold on. Maybe it's not this one then. Wait.
No, that's row 6. Okay, I'm fine. I think I'm fine.
No, not back loop only. Front post. No. Front post.
What?
Yeah.
You're right. I'm way too distracted.
It's front post. And then you do another one, just regular double crochet. So rip that out, go back, you do front posts. So because it gets you this line right here. So usually when you do like a post stitch, this is like the wrong side. Because,
right. I mean, wrong.
But I really liked the way it looked. So I was like, I'm going to keep that. And then I did the front loops only here to mimic it. But I liked the way the color changes looked.
It's fine. I'll get there. Okay.
Once you get these first 3 repeats, you can do it.
4. 2 double crochet. See, I even messed up here. I was going back and forth between rows 4 and 5.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So
2
after
double
you do this one, the next row after that is just regular double crochet.
Okay. Front. Here we go.
There you go. That's what I love about crocheting. As long as you can know just the basic stitches, you can do so much with them just by different combinations.
I would much rather mess up on one of the first rows when like you just have to rip up maybe like a dozen stitches than.
Well, I was making my square. So my yours was recently your square in the Moogly crochet along. Mine is coming up next week, I believe. And when I was making I was making my square, I realized that like I made a mistake at the very beginning. I have to pull it. It's not fun. But
Christy said her son decided he wanted a bearded dragon, did all kinds of research, but apparently not enough. 3 bearded dragons later, I will never buy another.
Zane, when he was little, so my oldest is 22, he had a little, I forget what type of lizard, and the rapper Dragon was very popular at that time, so that's what they named him. But he picked up like the heating rock or something, and he dropped it, and it smushed his little leg. So I was like, I don't know if I ever want to own a lizard again, because it's very hard to find a vet for like an exotic animal, and that's what I feel bad. Like if I got an exotic, and where would I take it to make sure it had adequate vet care? I mean, it's hard enough to find vets for the pigs, and
that's a really good
find vets for them.
Ray has a question.
Okay.
She has a question on row 8 to 9. I do 6 and 7. Are we all working on the?
Yeah, Ray, are you working on the Mojave Shawl as well?
I think so, because 8 to 9 says repeat the last 2 rows consecutively.
So then, yes, you do 6 to 7 again. Mm-hmm. Yep. So 8 and 9 are a repeat of 6 and 7.
Yeah.
So I just.
You are ahead of me.
There's no chance.
Hopefully you weren't making the same mistakes I was.
I'm not sure what part you're on, Bray, but yes, you just slip stitch into each stitch.
Is that looking better?
That's exactly what it should look like.
Mm-hmm. Oops.
Yes, Ray, you're probably doing this part where you're just slip stitching in, and then it causes that cute little bump.
Nancy's wondering if she can ask a question that has nothing to do with what you're making.
Of course you can.
We will try our best to answer. You're welcome, Ray. Now I got to go back up to row. Which row? 4.
Make sure you share pictures in the group, Ray. I haven't been in the group. This week's been a week, so I haven't been in the group to look at all. I haven't even shared my own pictures, but
we got to make a point of doing that as soon as we are.
Nancy asked, "Have you ever combined crocheting in it?" I have. I did a wall hanging. I don't know where it's at now. Where I was just playing with different crochet and knit stitches, and I just like it was free form, and I really loved it. I don't know where it's at, but
I love seeing that. I have not done it myself, mostly because I'm just really not a good knitter. I like to try, but I love the way it looks. I love anytime someone combines any kind of medium.
yeah,
I just
any
think,
mixed media
oh,
stuff.
so cool.
So, I can knit. I can knit purl.
Mhm.
So like garter stitch and then knit and purl. It might be neat to like make a garment that way because you can just do the panels and then you can go in and do like edging and shaping and all of that stuff with crochet. How do we convert the Mojave Shawl pattern to a cowl? So the directions to make it into the cowl are linked in the magazine, and the directions are on the Crochet Foundry website. So you do need to have the beginning of the design from the magazine in order to make it into the cowl, but the directions for the cowl are actually on the website, but it's linked in the magazine. So you have to be on the digital version to get it. But when you download it, like if you printed it out, obviously you can't click on it. But if you downloaded your digital version, you can just click on it, and it will link you. A patch sweater, yeah, that would be fun in knit and crochet.
Ooh, or a Afghan where every square is like you could combine it that way too. That would be really pretty.
That would be fun. Those patch sweaters are kind of all the rage right now, I think. I think
Mhm.
what Harry Styles wore one or something, and now everybody wants one.
2 double crochet in the next double crochet in the chain one. Wait. Oh, yes. Okay.
Double crochet in the chain one, and then you chain one.
I'm fine.
You know how you can always tell? This is what I do on my patterns. If it's where you're supposed to crochet into, I do chain and then a dash and then the number. But if it's the direction like I want to chain, then it's just chain one or chain two. Do the linked cowl directions say how much extra yarn needed to complete the shawl? It does. It has all of, when you click on it, it's like a whole pattern. It gives you the dimensions and how much yarn you need. And it just says follow the shawl pattern up until here, and then has the changes. But it does have all of the yarn requirements for the cowl. I have a knitted Jack Skeleton panels. Ooh, I love Jack Skeleton. My favorite. Jack Skellington, right? And Sally. We were just talking about that today when we talk about Instagram people and when they do their makeup. And I really like when they do Sally and Jack.
I've been watching it on TikTok.
I don't do TikTok. Rozzy was Jack. Oh no, 2 years ago, Enza was Sally and Rozzy was Jack Skellington.
That is adorable.
I made her costume.
I keep wanting to do like full family costumes where we all dress in a theme.
We were talking about that too, like how we want to be Halloween people, but it just never happens.
I adore Halloween people. I just think there's just something so fun and magical. And, you know, when you can really get into it and go all out, and how much fun. I'm exhausted looking at it though. So
did you see Sarah from Repeat After Me? Did you see her family's design? They're all from Adam's family, and they made she made a pattern. It's Cousin It.
Yeah.
The candy box, the candy thing. Oh, it's so cute. They all look so fabulous. Yes, I want to be Heidi Klum. Where I have a big party every year and dress up in some fabulous design.
Right.
A fabulous costume.
Crochetverse always does the coolest costumes too.
She does the coolest everything with her designs.
Everything. All right. I'm almost done row 5.
We did an owl costume 1 year too, Amy. So I used to always crochet their costumes, and then like 2 or 3 years ago, I was like, oh, I'm done. I'm just buying costumes. And now, of course, my kids want to be like, one's a Minecraft character, and then one is, I don't know, some YouTube person who wears a Happy. I don't remember what his name is. He wears a mask and a green sweatshirt, and that's what my daughter wanted to be for Halloween this year. So, but of course,
what? Did I tell you what my daughter's going to be for Halloween?
A princess? No, you didn't.
Okay, so that's what you would think. She's a 6-year-old who believes she's a princess. She loves everything pink and sparkly.
Sparkly,
Her
glittery.
favorite color is glittery gold. That's her favorite color. Like, she is the epitome of,
girly girl.
So she got to pick out any costume she wanted from the Halloween store, and she chose a zombie bride. So she has a gray, tattered, blood-stained wedding dress where the lace overlay has like a skull pattern in it. She has dead roses as a tiara with and then a dead rose bouquet. And
I want my kids to do those. I would love it. It would make me super happy if my kids did like scary, gory stuff, but they don't want that.
She loves it. And then my son wants to be some kind of, character from something I don't understand.
Zane every year was like some sort of like zombie or Grim Reaper. He always did the fun stuff, but these two, I don't want to be. And they get to be whatever they want. My husband's like, couldn't you convince them to do something different? I'm like, no, I mean, I could have, but that's the best part of Halloween is picking what you want to be for Halloween.
Amy's 5.5-year-old is going to be a peacock.
You have to share that in the group.
So we're going to have to start a thread so that we can all share all the Halloween costumes and stuff, especially if you made them. I've never made my kids a Halloween costume.
Well, so I love to sew too, but it's one of those things that I never get around to doing. But now that I have my craft room, my aunt is coming to visit around Thanksgiving, and I'm going to have her help me set up my sewing stuff so they can start sewing again. And then maybe I'll sew their costumes. My grandmother made mine every year. She sewed my costume for me.
That is so. I remember we had a clown costume that we recycled a lot. I remember being a clown.
One of them was a clown.
Many years. I remember being a baby and like painting like the freckles, and, like, the pigtails. I was born in 1981, so I was of the time where we had like the smock you would put on in the plastic face mask, like strawberry shortcake or Smurfette with like the plastic smock with a picture on it of a scene from that show. I remember those.
She said her kids want to dress as Minecraft or Roblox stuff. I want scary stuff too.
Yeah.
I know it's so hard. I feel like I should make them do both. When I was kind of getting out of like the trick-or-treating age, my friends and I would dress up, trick-or-treat, go home, change our costume, and then go out and trick-or-treat again. I loved Halloween.
I am done row 5. Look at that. We're getting there. We're getting there. Well, I guess it's this way.
Yes. I'm going to love it. Love the colors.
Love it.
Love
color change. Look at that, row 6.
Oh, I'm sorry, Amy. That stinks. Her daughter, she's had a chronic migraine since she had COVID. My littlest one had COVID 3-4 weeks ago, but knock on not wood. He just had it was like a stomach virus that lasted like 2 days, but we had it when it first came out. We all, before anyone really knew what it was, we had it bad. So I think he had a little bit of immunity, but the lasting symptoms from it stink. So I hope that she gets to enjoy her Halloween.
Oh, absolutely.
Brianna says she's so excited to finish hers. What are you making, Brianna?
Oh, please tell us what you're making. I'm on color number 3. This is getting... Do you love color changes?
I hate color changes. I love the way they look, but I hate... No, I shouldn't say that. I like making them. I hate weaving in the ends.
It always feels like...
like you finish up a little part, right?
Yeah, like it marks the, that much...
It's a milestone.
Thank you.
I like making them. Like I like the changing the color. I just hate having to go back and weave in all the ends.
I remember working with, I'm trying to remember what yarn it was. I think it was Chroma, the one with the really long color changes. And then anytime you get to the new, where it would change colors, you just yes.
Yes, Chroma's one of my favorites.
Brianna said, I just got on. I need to see this puppy of yours. I should share a picture of the puppy. I should. I haven't done that yet, have I?
You should share the puppy. Is he napping?
I think so.
Rachel says she watched the live yesterday and the Galaxy palette is so pretty.
So cute. Yeah, that was Davita's favorite palette. Mine is Whimsy. Yours is Interlude. There's something. Crystal, her favorite's Lichen, which is what I'm using for.
Which is funny. That should be your favorite, and Whimsy should be my favorite, right?
I know.
Galaxy should be Davita's favorite though, because we know that she's a purple girl. I love purple too, but
what row am I on? 6. Chain 1, single crochet in the first stitch. Okay. I get easily distracted. Oh, wow.
Really? Brianna says hers is Lichen.
Lichen was
Christy.
one of the favorites.
It might not be able to go trick-or-treating. I don't know what we're doing this year because we usually go with my girlfriend to her neighborhood because we live in an area we live in the middle of nowhere. But her daughter has been sick, so I don't know what we're gonna do. I might take the kids just like a trunk or treat or something.
We don't have those here.
Really? Well, last year when COVID first hit, we did an Easter egg Halloween. Like I just went and got Halloween themed Easter eggs. Like we got emoji ones and then like some scary ones, and we did pumpkins and we did caramel apples and did like a hunt for candy so that they could still kind of have that fun. But
that is so much cooler than what we
Hello Knit Pearl and the Squirrel with Granny D. Thompson.
Do you know what we do? So my kids, as you know, have a lot of food allergies. They can't have any dairy whatsoever.
Switch
and no wheat. So we do the switch. Because we still like to do trick or treating, but really the only thing that they can have is plain chips from right.
Yeah.
So what we do is we let them we take out anything that they can have. They keep everything in their bags that they can't. And then the switch witch comes that night and switches out that candy for something else. We usually do like books or toys or something.
We do the same thing. Like I like them to have, so what they get a little bit of candy. Like the night we come back, I'll let them have like a couple pieces. And then after dinner every night, I say you can pick, 1 or 2 pieces from your bag. They usually forget after like the 3rd day and we end up throwing the rest of it away. But that's what we do. We do the switch witch and we let them get like a teddy bear, or a book or a game or something.
Yeah. It is so much better. And then we usually just like either donate the candy or
my dentist does like a buyback program for the kids for candy.
That's
it's
cute.
Really cute. Because the sugar what do they call them? Sugar bugs or they will come eat their teeth. So they give their candy then to the dentist.
Oh, I love that. Crystal's here.
Hi, Crystal.
Crystal's snooping. She I guess she wasn't here when we were talking about her, so that's probably good.
No, she's like, oh, I can picture the look on Crystal's face. Good things, Crystal. I don't even remember what we were saying about you at this point. What were we saying about Crystal?
Nothing important.
Her favorite palette. Her favorite palette is the Lichen.
Yeah, she's yelling at us now. What's your favorite Lichen palette?
You can go back and watch. Actually, anybody who is coming in later, if you missed it, you can go back and watch. Mm-hmm. We do have to pick a winner too from last week.
That's right.
Last week, Pam wasn't here.
No.
So I decided to do a $25 gift card to Furls Crochet. So somebody won one live last week, and someone who watched this week is going to win one today. Why don't we give away a palette this week?
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's do that.
Single crochet in the chain 1 space. Single. I'll never get this done.
One day, not on a lie, you can't.
Okay.
Brianna is doing the Victorian pullover and she's going to do the poncho. Oh, I love it.
Ooh. I love that. Hi, Joan from Massachusetts. Victoria wants the Galaxy palette.
I'm gonna give it away in a little bit. So we'll give you the clue for pick, but I'm gonna go back and look at last week's live. I have to find it.
I'm trying to see how.
And just so everybody knows, you could be joining us from lots of different places. You could be joining us from the Furls Facebook group, the Furls page, the Crochet Foundry Facebook group, or the Crochet Foundry page, or the group, which is Crochet Foundry Makes, or YouTube. But I'm picking all of the winners from Crochet Foundry Makes because that is the actual Crochet Along group. So make sure that you go over and join that group and comment there. Unfortunately, the way we use StreamYard so that we can go in all these places, but the comments don't get saved. So it just
Christina, she got an order from Furls in the mail this week. It was her first skein of Wander. It was so soft. I made my husband rub it in his face.
so
all, but I mean, right? We all do that. It's the test.
It is.
You have to do that. I'm on row 7 now.
Okay. Let me.
Row 7. Oh.
All right.
I'm always tired.
There weren't too many comments in the Crochet Foundry makes for the last one, so there aren't many to pick from. But Pam, you tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay. Robin Brown. So
congratulations.
Robin Brown, you are our replay.
Last week's winner. 1, 2, 3.
Please email us at support at crochetfoundry.com to claim your $25 gift.
I'm doing a lot of squinting. I think it's time to go see an eye doctor.
Maybe. I put my glasses on yesterday and realized that they don't work so well for me anymore. So probably.
No.
So for people who win too, if you are a winner and you write to admin, make sure you let us know what it was that you win. Crystal wrote me last week. She's like, I got a couple people saying they won, but I don't know what they won.
Crystal, if you're watching, can you link the Crochet Foundry Makes Facebook group in the comments, please?
No, I was actually going to do it right now.
Even better.
Control fine.
She's probably back watching the replay already, trying to figure out what we said about her.
We talked about it probably. All right, I just posted it. She wrote yes, but I also posted it.
Thanks, Crystal.
So if you are watching live here, we are picking the live winner from wherever you're watching from. We see all of your comments. So we're picking the live. We picked 2 winners. So we're going to pick the live winner from everybody commenting here today. So if we have seen you, we're definitely seeing your comments. And then the instant replay. The replay winner, we are choosing from comments left for the replay.
Ooh, okay. I see what I'm doing now. So now I'm going to be working in the unworked loops.
Yes.
I'm getting it. Lorene and I were talking about this before we went live. It is so interesting working patterns that we haven't written ourselves. It's just strange because as you all know, every designer uses slightly different language, or everyone has their own voice when they're writing patterns, and sometimes you have to read it twice because you want to read it the way you think about things, but it's not your writing.
So I think that's probably why most of us became designers.
Probably.
Because you didn't want it was instead of following someone else's pattern, you just made your own. So it just says Facebook user because sometimes we can't see where you are writing in from when you're using StreamYard. And she said that's super confusing. I'm not sure what part. We talked about a lot of stuff.
Most of it.
Yeah, most of it. Brianna says, my hubby isn't impressed with the volume being up in my car. Oh.
Hello, Brianna.
So was she listening to us on the radio last time? Was that her or was that someone else? Remember we said we felt famous because we were on the radio.
Oh.
The stream channels. Oh, yeah. StreamYard works great because we can then post from so many different places at once. But yeah, we're never sure where people are commenting from.
If we're in someone's car, that it means it's kind of like a podcast.
Keeps turning
up. Is that...
Tell him to stop. Tell him we're talking, Brianna. We're not
going to the Lorene show.
Doesn't he want to be entertained?
Oh, come on. He keeps turning up the music.
You need to get some headphones.
Fine, that's fine.
I've gotten used to having my headphones in when I'm on my phone because then I want to watch things.
Oh. So just so we can see the color changes as they're happening. This is where I am so far. And then after
I'm going to add more to it. So remember how you said you're going to alternate the colors for each section? Mm-hmm. Next time when you do those two color combinations, switch. Yes.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm thinking.
Pam and I shading.
We have one Facebook user that's bouncing between all the different pages and groups. Oh, Brianna's husband's laughing at us because she forgot her earbuds.
That's fine. We want to make people laugh.
This is fun. This is a fun pattern, Lorene.
Thank you.
This is fun. Okay. Where was I? Till you reach the single crochet, place the double crochet in the single crochet.
Christy, I am making the Sandstone Poncho. So you said you're doing the poncho and, oh no, is that Brianna?
The Victorian sweater?
Yeah. No, I think that's Brianna who said, okay, there's too many people. Brianna said, I told him these are my crochet ladies. He says that's what I've gone through so much. Yes, you continue to hang out with us. We're sorry. We're sorry. We made her use her data. Sorry, not sorry.
It's worth. Oh, did I already mess up again? I am like.
Yes, Christy, I'm making the poncho, and I'm using one of the new Furls palettes. I'm using Interlude. So.
Oh. So there's 5 new palettes. In case you weren't with us yesterday, there's 5 new palettes. They're all on the furlscrochet.com website. There's a big, nice banner with little bouncing circles on it that'll show you.
I love the little bouncing circles. They're so cute.
Just click on it. It'll bring you over to the page. There's actually 14 different palettes you can choose from. So we all being Lorene and I.
Because we're everyone. We're all.
We're each using one of the new palettes to do the crochet along. You're obviously free to use whatever you like. And then I kind of revealed a secret yesterday, and I don't know if you were listening at that point or not.
Sure, I was. Are we talking? Is it the new colors? Is that what you're talking about?
No. Oh. What it was we had someone who was watching, I can't remember who now, who talked about trying to figure out what to make with the palettes.
Yes, no, I remember now. Yep.
I may have revealed that we're actually.
Armand is watching us.
Who is?
Armand.
Hi, Armand. So I did reveal that we are going to be, we're working on a collection of patterns that are all use a palette. The palette has not yet been released. So that's going to be released. We're hoping end of January. So there'll be a brand new palette using Wander yarn, plus a whole collection of patterns that will feature that palette. But you could obviously use any of the palettes that you want. So
you're going to have some holiday, maybe have some
we have been, I'm going to say bombarded. It might have been 3 people mention that they want to see some seasonal and holiday palettes as well. And I'm telling you, we can make that happen. So let me sit on that and see what I can do. But I'm sure we can make something like that happen. We talked about doing seasonal palettes. Oh, she's counting.
Yes, I think I went one row too many. So I'm going to put mine down for now.
Okay.
I've reached the part where I need to pay attention, and we all know I'm not going to be able to talk and pay attention.
You're fine. You're fine. I mean, that's the great thing about yarn, right? Like, you mess up, you just take it apart and you start over.
That's the best part.
What's the best part? Best part. Yep, holiday palettes, Halloween palettes. Ola Joe remembers. I was giving away some secrets.
Victoria said it was me. It was the 4 Seasons palettes. We're working on the same kind of things with our patterns, but I have to. We love you. Brenna's watching us. I talked to my Brenna this morning.
Brenna's the reason we have those cute little bouncing circles on the homepage.
They're fun. They're so fun.
Meredith said, so like a bundle.
For the are you talking about now for the hooks that we just talked about? Yeah. So we're thinking we're going to do like little holiday themed or fun themed bundle pattern or palettes for our hooks too. Pam and I could spend all day putting different collections together.
All day.
She takes pictures of things. We're like, okay, well, we have to make that a thing now because that picture looks so pretty.
It's hard not to say things because, like, I don't want to say anything just in case it doesn't happen, but it's hard to not want to just, like, say it all anyway.
Word it out. Yes.
I know. Okay. I think we've said enough things we shouldn't have said for now.
Probably. Maybe next week we'll say more things that we shouldn't have said.
Ola Joe, how about a gradient holiday
So we are adding more and more wander colors. We're going to continue adding to this line because I just love it. Everybody loves it. So
can't stop.
We have 7 new colors that are on their way to us. It'll be a little while before we get them. Supply chain
takes a long time. A long time from the time we place, like, first start thinking about new colors to the time it actually,
or any product. It takes a long time from the time we develop it to have samples made and approve the samples. And then sometimes you go back and forth on them and then have them made and have them sent. It takes a long time. So we said Armand is watching. Armand is the genius behind our swirl hook. So he's part of the Furls family. He does all of our streamline hooks. So he does our resins and he does our swirl, our woods.
He did the teak one that I shared with everybody yesterday. Now I'm trying to wonder where it. Oh, it's probably.
He does our bowls for us. We love Armand. So
all these hooks. Oh, almost dropped.
So it's so fun to have him join us.
Oh my gosh, I'm like wrapped in my yarn. Is it here? Nope. I picked the wrong one.
Oh, but that teak hook.
Oh, the teak hook. I'm like trying to.
So that's right. So okay. So now we have to say what the thing was that we said we shouldn't say, but we said, oh my goodness. Pam, the other day.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna tell.
You're saying it.
I'm saying it. Pam, the other day when she got her teak hook, was doing a picture of some stuff, and then she's like, "Oh, I should put my teak bowl in it." She took the most beautiful picture of all of our teaks. We have to do a little teak collection. They were so beautiful. I love them so much.
We should show Armand because he.
We should say, all right, Armand, after our live, we're going to send you.
I'm going to send you a photo.
That is just the teak stuff that you make for us. Teak is one of my favorites. Ebony is my favorite streamline wood, but if I have to say in general, teak is like my favorite.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I mean, that's wood. It looks like it's a swirl, but it's a wood.
It's just wood.
I love the dark and light variations.
Me too.
And I was saying for the pale moon, it's not that I like light woods. I like the dark popping
contrast, right?
Yeah.
So pretty. So yeah, I have the dark one. You can go see all the different variations on the website. Well, you can see a few of the variations on the website. You'll see a dark one, you'll see a light one, you'll see but that's I love you buy it and then it shows up and then you get to see what you got. And they're all
different,
a little bit different. And yours will never look like anyone else's.
I know, I love that. Michelle said her favorite is like, and she's troubleshooting a pattern while she's listening.
Oh, Michelle. Michelle, I've known Michelle for years.
I love Michelle. Yes. That hook is insane. I love it. What are those swirls woods? So they're teak hooks, but let me see if I have a couple teak. So there are so many different variations in wood that hook is like the heart wood of teak. My resin or my streamline woods are someplace different.
Here's another teak one I have.
They're all different depending on the cut of the wood. So yeah, I mean that one just has like a little variation. Some are more like a solid color wood.
Yeah.
I have too many. I shouldn't say I have too many hooks. I have a lot of hooks, but they're all over the place. So I don't remember where my woods are right now. Yeah. I recently moved. It's been months, but I still have not updated my crate. Oh, here they are. I found some of them.
Is that just in a bag?
Yeah, well, because when I moved, I separated them. I have to get more collector boxes. That's a cam wood.
I think you say it Paduke, or at least that's how we've been saying it.
See, I had to see if this is a teak or a cam wood. I think this is a teak. Mine don't have as much variation. But
Oh, this one is like a unicorn.
It is like a unicorn. But there are more, but none of them
It does happen, but someone wanted the Burl Alpha with the blue and green. Oh, I think we have the Thoya Burls. Is that what they're called?
Well, they might not be sold out forever, but they are sold out right now.
They are sold out right now. Oops. Too much stuff.
Armand says that is so beautiful. Well, you made it, Armand. Yeah, I think I have the purple one. Let me see.
Purple one. I think this is no. I almost said I have too much, but that's
what I almost said. I have the purple one. Yes, I love all of my hooks, all of my beautiful babies.
Yeah, I have the Camwoods as well.
Well, that's what I love, like with the swirls too. Like,
here's my Camwoods.
Oh, so different.
They're so pretty.
Yeah, I have a couple Camwoods. I have the ebony. I think I have the most of because I like them.
But I have the most ebony.
Ooh, and you know what we have coming back soon? We actually have something. I'm not going to tell too many secrets.
You are the worst.
We have something. I love my peppermints. They're so awesome looking. Just look at all the craftsmanship that went into making these.
So this is that hook where I remember seeing like the photos of it, like when we were like, we're gonna get these in.
Yes.
They're coming, and I was like, oh, those are really, really cute. And then I remember when I was sent mine, and I gasped because they, like in person. We've totally went from like
needles. I have some more needles in there.
We totally went from crocheting our projects to like
showing off our beauties.
But I mean, we all love.
But even with the ebony, like here's one of my ebonies that's got some light in it. Okay, always go the wrong way. But I love ebonies. Look at this one, Pam.
Oh my gosh! Like you want to get us off topic? You start talking about hooks and stuff, and then we just like
we lose it.
Okay.
I know. Okay. I never know which one. I can't have favorites.
There was another, speaking of hooks that shocked you when you got them in person.
Mm-hmm.
I think I shared mine with you before, Lorene. I don't know if I told everybody else though, but the Virgo hook was the one for me where seeing it on the site was one thing, but getting them like in my hands was like looking at the colors.
Yes. Now I have to see. I have some babies that are just super precious to me.
Yeah.
I love my Pisces.
Ooh. That is really pretty.
Every once in a while. Well, Pam and I obviously were a little spoiled sometimes, like that one that she has right there, that teak. Mm-hmm. We get a little spoiled sometimes. Like if we want to take a picture, for picture purposes, we can go, I want that one. But
right. Oh, anyway. Crochet along. I also believe today is the last day of the BOGO sale on the Crochet Foundry site.
It is. Today's the last day. So it's CF BOGO, and you get, by any issue, get another issue free. So if you're watching this and you want to join a Crochet Along but don't have the magazine, now is the time to get it because today is the last day. So
and there's lots of time. I mean, this is a 6-week.
I'm gonna let Crystal. Yeah, I'm gonna do it because then it will show up in each place. www.crochetfoundry.com.
Now's the time. Oh, I forgot to be cut it. Like, this is how distracted I am.
BOGO. I one issue of crochet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, row 7.
Today is the last day. So time to stock up on your issues. The one that says Facebook user, she says she's saving this video for when someone says she owns too many hooks. You do not need that negativity in your life. You just walk it away. But I have a little bit of a hook addiction. It's a good addiction.
I don't even know how many I own.
I've never done a reel before, but maybe now that makes me think there's one going around that I think I might do.
There's a picture floating around somewhere. I think it might be on the Furls Instagram feed, maybe. And there's like a whole like pile of hooks. Those are my hooks. There was like,
yes. I think I had you a little beat though.
You probably do.
I also have lots of samples of things too. So
I don't have any sample. Nope, I have one sample.
I love it. I love when I get the samples.
We hooks and yarn. I mean,
it's a healthy addiction, right?
It's one of those things where like we can't do our jobs without hooks and yarn. So
I think I made this my job so that I could justify all of the hooks and yarn that I have. Because I have realized, I think I've said this on a different live, collecting crafting supplies and crafting are two completely separate hobbies.
Yeah.
I'll get an idea in my head of something I want to do, and then I've got to buy all the supplies for it, and I never actually do it. Jewelry making, sewing, embroidery. I just have all the stuff.
Mine is only hooks and yarn. I don't have really anything else. I do collect a lot of props now, though.
Oh yeah,
for all the photos. I have a lot of props.
You do. You do beat me, way surpass me in baskets and props.
Yarn. I have a lot of yarn. Considering like I downsized all my yarn to only things I actually wanted or needed, and I did really, really good. And then I started working for Furls, and now I have a whole cupboard of Wander.
You're right. Husbands have cabinets full of tools. My husband will say, I don't need this tool to do this project, but it would make it a lot easier. And then I go, okay, get your tool. But yeah.
I really like, I collect throws. I have a lot of throws, like blankets. And like
well, you have one that we sent you.
I do. And right now it's in my son's room because he decided that he needed to sleep.
That's right. American.
So heavy. It was like this beautiful faux fur, white, fluffy. You can actually see it in the. Speaking of props, I used it for the yarn and hook photos for Crochet Foundry's fall issue. I believe it made an appearance in the winter issue, which is coming out in a couple of weeks.
So excited about the winter issue. We have some bonuses this time for the winter issue.
We do. Oh, Diane's here too. Hi, Diane.
Hi, my lovely. It's actually it's been almost an hour. In 3 minutes will be an hour. I know, time flies. So we need to pick our winner for the Wander palette.
Yeah, we talk a lot. Did we give them something to do to win it?
That's what we have to do.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
So how about you just tell us what your favorite palette is? The favorite, it doesn't have to be one of the new 5s. It could be any of the 14. But if you go to the Furls Crochet website right now, and at the top you'll see the banner for the palettes, just click on that. It takes you to the Wander page. I might pop the Wander page here in the comments too. You'll see the bouncing circles.
This is the beginning of the Lichen palette. So I have Conifer, Peninsula, and Alabaster so far.
So we're going to give you guys 2 minutes, and feel free. You can comment multiple times with either your favorite, or if you have multiple favorites, just keep commenting. And then in 2 minutes, we will scroll and pick a winner. So we'll give you a little bit of time.
14 palettes.
Lichen is getting up there. A lot of Lichen. Embrace and Daydream are 2 of our older ones. We love them. Love the goodies.
Yeah. Wisdom. Huga.
Yep. I always have to think real hard. How do you say Huga? Because I always want to say Hygie.
Galaxy, that's right. Galaxy has your hair.
Ooh.
Oh, that is so cool. Susan says,
yeah, Galaxy's winning right now. Lichen and Galaxy.
Oh, that is
purple one. The all purple one. Is there there's one with a lot of purples. Galaxy, this one has a lot of purples. But is there another one that has a lot of purples?
No. Daydreamer has purple in it.
Yes.
I think Galaxy is the only palette where it has our 2 purple yarns in it.
Yes.
So it has both amethyst and.
Now I'm looking at that one. I don't know, Pam, it's very hard to choose. I love the sheen. You know what? It's funny because Awaken is not. I'm not usually like a primary color. Like, I just love that.
That's because our even though they're like, it's a primary color palette, it's not very bright. The colors are like just a touch muted, and I think that's what makes it.
Tara was a gorgeous one. I love them. It's really hard. I'd have a harder time if ask me what my least favorite one is because
and as Lorene leaked out to the public just now, we are going to be getting some more colors in by the end of the year. And
actually, I don't know. It might be the beginning of next year before.
Or beginning of next. Yeah. Well,
soon.
They have a very long trip, so it all depends. But when we get new colors in, that's going to mean more palettes. So
love it.
Dragon fruit and cobblestone. Dragon fruit is so pretty.
I know.
It is.
It was one of the shockers, one of the surprising ones. You're like, oh my God, it's gorgeous.
Nothing here. Here's dragon fruit.
I just put all my colors on the shelves. And it's funny because I didn't put them in any particular order, but so I have 4 colors in a thing. Well, you can see it. You can see it, look right in the corner there. See it?
Yeah.
It's most of lichen.
I like lichen too.
I know. Love it.
I like lichen. And then this is the bergamot that goes with that you were talking about this is our newest purple.
I love it. I'm going to use that for spring.
So pretty.
All right, it's time to pick a winner. It's 1 minute past picking a winner, so I'm gonna squirrel. I'm gonna scroll. Okay. You tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Keith Amon.
Congratulations!
You're the winner.
Keith A. Simon. Keith A. Simon. Wisdom.
So you are going to email us at support@crochetfoundry.
Now, I need to make sure I remember. We are going to share our works in progress photos, Lorene.
Yes.
We're going to remember this time.
Yes.
I'm going to share a picture of my puppy. His name is Bark Ruffalo.
Let me just tell you. So Pam told us everyone in the family had different names for him, and her pick was Bark Ruffalo, but that no one else liked it, and we all insisted that it had to be Bark Ruffalo.
So kind of after the actor Mark Ruffalo, they have the same kind of beard coloring. It's really funny. And yeah, we're really big Marvel fans. With the last name Stark, though, I mean, you kind of have to be an Iron Man fan, right?
Yep. Uncle Tony. Oh yeah. So I was talking to Brett on the phone this morning, and I told her that you picked the name. She's like, "Oh, I screamed." She was so happy. She's like, "Yes,
right." I won. I totally won. So I'll make sure to do that, and then the teak photo that you also said I had to share.
Yes, you have to share. You have to share.
All right, we'll get to that.
All right, my friends. I think that's it.
Part 3.
We will meet you back here.
Wait, is this part 3? We're in week 3 now.
We're starting. Yeah, we start today. Starts week 3, right?
I really need to get a move on.
Well, don't forget, week 1 is just the palette. I mean, it's just the thing, and this just starts week 3 just started today. So you're really you're good because week 1 is just picking your colors and doing the gauge swap.
Right.
So if someone hasn't started yet, you've got
you have time.
You've got plenty of time.
I'm just a really bad procrastinator. So
procrastinator.
So this is as far as I got. But I still have 3 more weeks to go.
Yes.
So I have time.
And even though I've done more, my project's bigger. So we're good. We're good. Once you get the repeats, you can just flip it right up. All right.
All right, everyone.
We'll see you same place, same time next week.
Thank you.
Wherever you're joining us from. Make sure you join the Crochet Foundry Makes group, though, because that's where we're going to pick all of our why keep saying instant replay? All of our replay winners. And if you haven't won this time, you might win from the replay. So have a great day, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.